cabinet guy. It was a Knoxville 44-34 win here a little bit ago. The Eagles in the second half just turnovers crushed them. As we look at our Hormel Foods Radio key play and player of the game, the key play of the game was the turnovers of the second half that we were talking about during the break there, Derek. At halftime, the turnover battle was 12-11. Knoxville had 11, Pella Christian 12. In the second half alone, Pella Christian with 13 turnovers and Knoxville with 7. That was the key play of the game. They took care of the basketball there in the second half, gave them more opportunities, and really allowed them to get back into the game after they trailed at the halftime break. They took leads and led at the end of the third and at the end of the fourth quarter, and that was why. That was the key play of the game, really, for the Panthers. The key player of the game, I know that this is a joint broadcast, but I would say overall, Brittany Bakhorn has to be the player of the game. She was outstanding as she had 19 points in the contest. Just a fantastic performance from Brittany Bakhorn.
19 points, 12 of that in the second half, and 7 for 8 from the free throw line, which, as we've been saying, she's struggled this year at the free throw line, but in crunch time, she has been outstanding. And when, it's a closer game, she has really stepped up to the plate and has really done a nice job from the free throw line. 8 points from Larissa Wells, 8 from Anna Butel, 4 from Emma Duncan, 3 from Charlie Heffron, and 2 from Sierra Heffron. Knoxville outscored Pella Christian 29-16 in the second half of play. And the Panthers, we have mentioned that Knoxville's goal is to single-digit their opponents in each of the quarters. Well, it was 16-11 Pella Christian after one quarter of play, and the Panthers allowed just 18 Pella Christian points the rest of the way.
Yeah, that was our Hormel Foods Radio key play and player of the game. Looking to a key to your new career, visit hormeljob.com. Looking at tonight's final stats presented by the Verduft Agency here for Pella Christian. They've got 3 points for Jenna Van Manen, 6 points for Emery Agri, 6 points for Jocelyn Terpstra, 5 points for Faith Keck-Marinsky, 2 points for Anna Eveland, 8 points for Carly Anderson to lead the way for the Eagles, and 2 points for Claire Vandermolen. Derek, I'm pretty sure you have. Do you have a sponsor for this one? I'm not remembering 100% on tonight's final stats.
Final stats presented by Napa in Knoxville and Sheraton. Another key stat is Knoxville outscored Pella Christian 11-0 from the free throw line tonight, and they win by 10 points. You don't think free throws are important? There you go. That was tonight's final stats for Knoxville, brought to you by Napa in Knoxville and Sheraton, Napa Know-How.
Yeah, and tonight's final stats for Pella Christian were presented by the Verduft Agency, and let Chad, Lance, or Larry examine your stats and customize an insurance plan for you. The Verduft Agency, providing complete courteous service to the Pella area for nearly 100 years. Really quickly, we do have our first driver Southern Instant Radio update. Pella 20, PCM 18 after 1. So good job by the Mustangs there. Mustangs were down 11-0 and then went on an 8-0 run and went back and forth with the Dutch there down the stretch of the first quarter. But let's look ahead. Look at the road ahead presented by Pella Motors here for the Eagles in this one. If I can find where I have my road ahead for the Pella Christian girls. They play Oskaloosa tomorrow night. You can tune into that one. I'll have the call on that one. I'm drawing a blank on it. I believe that's on KRMS2 stream at KRMS.com. Pregame will begin at 6 o'clock. 6:15 is the tip-off of that game. Then on Friday, they're at Pella. So they renew the Tulip City Showdown over there at Pella at 6:15. And then they have Norwalk on the 21st, also at 6:15 p.m. The road ahead, presented by Pella Motors. You'll drive away happy. That's the Pella Motors guarantee.
And the road ahead for Knoxville, they are actually off tomorrow night. They have the bye in the South Central Conference, and they aren't in action again until Friday when they take on Clark, and that'll be on 95.3 KNIA beginning with the pregame at 6:15.
Yeah, that is tonight's Cabinet Design of Pella Radio post-game show at Cabinet Design of Pella. They expand and enhance your ideas beyond your expectations. Call Mike Baum, the cabinet guy at Cabinet Design of Pella. When we come back, we will have the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella Radio pregame show right after this on 92.1 KRMS, 95.3 KNIA, and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
Even a mild winter shingle on your roof. Between the freeze and the thaw, you may need new shingles. Certainly, if you're going to get new shingles, you're going to get CertainTeed shingles from Dutch Mill Supply in Pella. CertainTeed Roofing offers a wide array of residential roofing shingle options.
Dutch Mill Supply, located in Pella, is your only locally owned, one-stop, full-service lumberyard and building material supplier. My name is Joshua Payne. My staff and I are here daily for professional service from the guy next door. Our product line is diverse, and we'll get you what you need quickly and at a competitive price.
Sporting goods companies are facing challenging times with many suppliers carrying little product and offering slow delivery. At BSN Sports, we stand ready to change the fundamentals of our industry. We carry all the top brands that you demand with uniforms, practice and travel gear, and field and facility equipment. We stock our own inventory and decorate in-house, leading to faster delivery. I'm Phil Hemming with BSN Sports, and I'd love the chance to work with your school or team. Give me a call at 620-8337, and let's get started today.
Medicare can be complicated, but not with Wellmark. Call Farm Bureau Agent Cliff Douglas in Knoxville at 641-842-6214 to make choosing the right Medicare plan easy. Cliff Douglas is available anytime to answer all your questions, walk you through the process, and make sure you're getting a plan to meet your needs so you can find coverage confidence. Cliff Douglas is a local authorized independent agent for Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Iowa. To be eligible, you must reside in the service area of the plan. Wellmark Medicare Supplement insurance plans are not affiliated with any government agency. Products available at Farm Bureau Financial Services.
The new year often brings colder temperatures to Iowa, which means snow and ice. Even though we work hard to keep the lights on, sometimes Mother Nature has another plan in store. If your power goes out, give us a call to let us know, and then hang tight while we fix power lines. If there is a large storm, follow us on Facebook for power restoration updates. And remember to stay away from any down power lines outside. Assume it's live and not safe. Looking out for you, we're Pella Cooperative Electric.
Welcome back to the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella Radio pregame show. The Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella is your cornerstone to health. Getting ready for action of the boys game here between the road Knoxville Panthers and the home Pella Christian Eagles. And Derek, our Hormel Foods radio keys to the game for the Eagles, I think is really just going to be finding their rhythm. They started off really slow against Newton on Friday night, really picked up the pace there as the game got going on. But I think tonight's key for the Eagles here is just getting to a quick start and finding that rhythm from the jump, because that's been one of the things they've struggled with is some slow starts early on in the year here.
For Knoxville is let's hope the threes go in, because that's essentially the game plan for the Panthers is they're going to shoot a lot of threes. And they're kind of almost going to virtually concede the rebounding battle, because they have nobody close to 6'8", 6'7", or 6'5", in the middle of the lane. So if Knoxville can shoot threes like they did last Tuesday against Centerville, this could be an interesting game. If those threes aren't falling, it'll be a long, long night for the Panthers.
Yeah, and obviously that's mainly because just the height differences you were talking about. Pella Christian probably going to be the largest team a lot of teams see this year. I mean, just overall, all over the place. You've got 6'7" Nico Schurz, 6'9" Eric Mulder, 6'8" EJ Fransman. You got Danny Andring at 2 at 6'4", Isaiah Breams and Benny Schurz are 6'4". Just Lincoln Vandermolen 6'3". There's just size everywhere you look on this Pella Christian team, and so a lot of teams, have taken that approach where they're not as key to go inside. But that is our Hormel Foods keys to the game. Looking for a key to your career, visit hormeljob.com. Tonight's game time temperature presented by Van Haften Plumbing and Heating, down to a brisk 10 degrees, Derek. Thankfully, it'll be a little bit warmer tomorrow night when the Eagles take on Oskaloosa. But while it's only 14 degrees outside, it's nice and comfortable here inside the Pella Christian High School gym. If your home isn't staying comfortable during this cold Iowa winter, call on the heating and cooling experts at Van Haften Plumbing and Heating in Pella. You'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear Van Haften's. As we get ready for our more pregame action, we'll step away and be right back with more here inside the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella Radio pregame show on 92.1 KRLS, 95.3 KNIA, and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
Dr. Agarwal is proud to provide exceptional allergy care close to home at the Knoxville Hospital and Clinics. Dedicated to evaluating and treating patients with a variety of chronic and acute allergy needs, Dr. Agarwal provides treatment for allergy testing and injections, eczema, hives, efficiencies, and more. Don't suffer and miss out on doing what you enjoy any longer. Call 641-842-1555 to schedule your appointment with Dr. Agarwal at the Knoxville Hospital and Clinics.
Now that the cold weather is here, how is your furnace holding up? If the answer is not so well, then maybe it's time to call Van Haften Plumbing and Heating. They're a Dave Lennox premier dealer, and they're NATE certified, which means that they're up to date on the latest solutions in the industry. So call Van Haften's today in Pella or Knoxville and set up a time to have your furnace inspected. They'll ensure it's running at maximum efficiency so that you're ready for Old Man Winter's extended stay. You'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear Van Haften.
Want to find the complete facility with a total workout package? Join the Knoxville Recreation Center and take advantage of all our membership benefits. What other place in town can you swim, lift weights, take a fitness class, shoot baskets, relax in a sauna or hot tub? All this is under one roof. We're open 96 hours a week to meet your fitness, recreation, and wellness needs. Stop out and see us at 800 South Park Lane. You'll be glad you did. Get fit at the Knoxville Recreation Center. For the latest information on the Recreation Center, call 828-0580 or find us on Facebook at City of Knoxville, Iowa Parks and Recreation.
There's a place in downtown Pella that takes you right into the heart of Amsterdam. A beautiful brick walk featuring a winding canal, a working drawbridge, and Dutch architecture providing a classic old-world atmosphere. Welcome to the Molengraat. The Molengraat is home to some of Pella's finest lodging at the Amsterdam Hotel, dining with Liberty Street Kitchen and Oriental Express, Beautiful You Salon, Pella Nail Salon, the Pella Window and Door Showroom, and many service businesses. You can even take in a movie at Pella Cinemas. Good luck to our local sports teams from the Molengraat in Pella.
Welcome back to the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella Radio pregame show. The Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's Red Rock Clinic Pella is your cornerstone to health here on 92.1 KRLS and 95.3 KNIA with Derek Cardwell getting ready for pregame of the Pella Christian boys and the Knoxville boys here on Eagle Lane. Second half of the doubleheader. Let's take a look quick at our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard while we got a chance. It was 44-34 the final of the Knoxville taking the girls game over Pella Christian here. It's 20-18 after one in the Pella PCM game. That was a look at our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Marion County's financial leader is Marion County Bank with offices in Pella, Knoxville, and Melcher Dallas. They're serving you and building community across the county. Our colors of the game for Pella Christian is presented by Pella Engraving and Sign. They're wearing the home white uniforms with maroon numbers and gold trim.
And tonight's colors of the game for Knoxville being brought to you by Brookwood Incorporated. Knoxville in the blacks with gold and white trim for the Panthers. Tonight's colors of the game presented by Brookwood Incorporated, your premier Lennox dealer and serving Knoxville, Newton, Grinnell, and the surrounding communities.
Yeah, and tonight's starting lineups presented by Minninga Pest Control for the Panthers. Derek, I'll let you get the Knoxville Panthers starters here for us.
Well, another change in the lineup. It's probably, I think, the fourth or fifth different starting lineup for Knoxville this season under the direction of Troy Pearson, 2-6 on the season. Noah Kiefer, who's kind of been nursing an injury here as of late, 6-foot sophomore. Gabe Clark, a 5'10 freshman. They call him the silent assassin. He doesn't say too much, but you leave him open for any amount of time, and he will drill it on you. Jay Keller, a 5'8 sophomore for the Panthers. Landon Norris will be another freshman, 6 foot. He also can fill it up from just about anywhere. And Big Jack Bertrand, 6'3 sophomore for Knoxville, is your starters. Brought to you by Chasing Dreams Tattoos. If you can think it, they can ink it.
Yeah, and tonight's starting lineup presented by Minninga Pest Control for the Eagles. We got number 3, the senior 5'9" guard, Levi Skelhaas. Another guard at 6'5", another senior, number 5, Jaden Heisman. Number 15, a junior 6-foot guard, Aiden Stoltz. Another senior forward standing at 6'7", Nico Schurz. And the 6'9" senior forward at center, number 32, Eric Mulder. That's tonight's starting lineup presented by Minninga Pest Control. Sean and his team want to kill your bugs. Call 628-3198 for Minninga Pest Control. Getting ready for tonight's action. They're just wrapping up, announcing the starting lineups here. Derek, any final thoughts before we get into tonight's opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply?
Well, Pella Christian with its size, Knoxville is going to have to drain threes. Knoxville is a three-point shooting team. That is their game, and it's going to be, if the threes aren't falling, it's going to be a long night for the Panthers. We already addressed that, so hopefully that shooting magic they had down at Centerville last Tuesday returns all game tonight.
Yeah, you've been listening to the Knoxville Hospital and Clinics Red Rock Clinic Pella Radio pregame show. The Knoxville Hospital and Clinics Red Rock Clinic Pella is your cornerstone to health. It'll be Jack Bertrand and Eric Mulder going for the jump ball. And a little bit of a size mismatch there, 6'3" to 6'9". You can see it down there in the center circle. But tonight, opening tip is secured by Levi Skelhaus, who gets it to Aiden Stoltz. The opening tip is presented by Dutch Mill Supply and Pella, your only locally owned lumberyard and building material supplier. Skelhaus works to drive. He's looking for an outlet. He goes up and under and gets it to go. Levi Skelhaus gets the scoring started here in this one. He went up and under number 14, Jay Keller there. And it'll be number 35, Landon Norris, bringing it up for the Panthers. And back to Keller there, working against Heisman now. They go into Bertrand against Mulder, kick it out. And the three-pointer on the way, and it's good by Landon Norris. The freshman gets the Panthers on the board with the lead. Aiden Stoltz drives the lane and picks up a foul there on Norris. First foul of the contest there. 3-2. Knoxville leads here about 40 seconds into the contest. Stoltz goes to the line to shoot two. And he knocks down the first one there. And so the Eagles tie the game back up at 3 here. And Stoltz will knock down the second one. 4-3. The Eagles take the lead back. They're going to apply some pressure. Nico Schurz gets a turnover there off of Landon Norris. Eagles pressure gets home there and affects the Panthers. Now Aiden Stoltz will bring it up for the Eagles and hand off to Skelhaus, who comes off the Mulder screen. Kicks to Stoltz, who kicked to Mulder, who finds Skelhaus in the corner for three. No good. Rebounded by Noah Kiefer. And Kiefer will bring it up against Nico Schurz. He'll go for the floater over Mulder and gets it to go. Noah Kiefer with a nice drive there. Gives the Panthers another lead, 5-4. Jaden Heisman open three on the wing. No good. Rebounded by number 14, Jay Keller. Panthers with a chance to extend their lead, and Stoltz tips a pass out of bounds there by Keller.
That shot by Noah Kiefer. Knoxville really did a good job of breaking and getting ahead of Pella Christian's pressure, and we'll see if that continues.
Yeah, Schurz guarding on the perimeter. We're going to get a travel called on Bertrand there. That's the second turnover for the Panthers. And that's what you can't afford to have if you're Knoxville.
Yeah, Bertrand forgot to dribble as he drove to the basket.
Yeah, Jaden Heisman has it on the wing. He'll kick to Mulder, who will find Skelhaus. Thought about the three. He'll drive and kick out to Stoltz in the corner, and he drains the three. Aiden Stoltz with 5 points here in the early going, and the Eagles take another 7-5 lead as Levi Skelhaus tipped that ball away from Landon Norris there. And it goes out of bounds off of the Eagles, and the Panthers retain possession. Nico Schurz here guarding Noah Kiefer is going to be a matchup to watch. Kiefer using his speed. Stoltz had a chance at a steal there, but didn't see the ball. And the Panthers maintain possession as they try to drive. And Landon Norris now working against Jaden Heisman. We're going to get 3 seconds in the lane by Bertrand. Another turnover there. We've got a Stratford Instant Radio update. 43-30, Pelham leads PCM at halftime. As Levi Skelhaus kicks to Stoltz, who gets it into the post to Mulder. Mulder working against Bertrand. He'll kick. They get it into Schurz. Schurz's layup attempt is short, but he gets his own miss and goes right back up and gets the two to go. And the Eagles lead 9-5 with 5.5 left in the first quarter here as Landon Norris goes inside to Bertrand. Kicks outside to Gabe Clark. First time we've said his name tonight. He loses the ball, but gets it back before it goes over half court. And kicks to Kiefer. Kiefer working a drive on Schurz. Goes up. His shot no good. Mulder tips it up, but the rebound goes to Norris. And now it's going to be Keller drives, kicks to Bertrand, out to Norris. He's going to drive against Skelhaus. They get it inside to Bertrand, and Mulder with the big block. And they're going to call a goaltend. I don't know about that one, but
well, it is a goaltend. Rarely you see that in high school basketball. J.D. Bohr up off the bench, wondering, well, what's that? And now the officials are talking again.
I think Mulder pinned it against the backboard, and the official thought it was already on the backboard. But I think that was more of a jump ball than anything. I don't think that was on the backboard before Mulder got a hand on it.
And if it's a jump ball, the possession turn actually goes to Knoxville.
And so Bertrand gets the 2 points there, but...
And they're waving off the basket, I think.
Yeah, no goaltend, no basket. Clean block called there, and so the Eagles take possession, 9-5. Still the Eagles lead. I thought it was a clean block there by Mulder. Levi Skelhaus with a stop in the lane. No good. Rebound by Mulder. He brought it down, though, and he's going to lose it. And actually, he's going to get fouled before he could lose it.
That's 2 quick ones on Landon Norris, so that could be huge for Knoxville. And Panthers coach Troy Pearson now discussing with the same referee who benefited Pella Christian just moments ago.
Yeah, and into the game comes Connor Willis. Really quickly, let's take, in case you missed it, presented by Tri-County Veterinary Clinic Veterinarians here in Pella. Yeah, unfortunately for Knoxville, it was a great start. They got out and held a couple of leads here in the early going, but the Eagles' size playing a factor here as Troy Pearson pleads his case to a couple of officials here, but that was in case mispresented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic.
And you're not going to take back a foul. You can't do that, so.
Yeah, Pella Hy-Vee game reset. 4:40 remains here in the first quarter. It's 9-5. The Eagles lead. The lob to Mulder. He's not able to catch it, but he goes up and gets the layup to go there. Eric Mulder with his first 2 of the contest. And now it will be Noah Kiefer bringing it up, working against Nico Schurz. And he's going to drive by Schurz, and they're going to get a body call there on Schurz. A little bit of a mismatch speed-wise there, unfortunately, for Nico. Doing his best there, but just not a good matchup for him against the smaller defender. Stoltz and Schurz come out of the game for the Eagles as Danny Andringa makes his first appearance, as does Tyson DeVries. Adds a little bit more speed for the Eagles here. Danny Andringa, one of those state cross-country runners, as a long 3 is no good there by Jay Keller. And Tyson DeVries comes down for the Eagles. Looks to drive, finds Andringa, back to Skelhaus, who's going to go off of the Mulder screen. They're going to get it inside to Mulder, and he's unable to come away with that one. Noah Kiefer gets it behind the back. Nice move to the basket. No good. Kiefer gets his own miss and pulls it back out, working against Skelhaus. Pass inside to Bertrand, and Mulder swats that one. Second block of the night. Jaden Heisman now with it in the corner. He goes to throw it inside. The Mulder misses, finds Andringa though, and Andringa's got his first 2 of the night. 13-5, the Eagles lead grows here with 3.5 to play. Connor Willis has it, working against Andringa. He hands off to Jay Keller, working against Heisman. His runner is good. Nice bucket there by Jay Keller. Get it inside to Andringa. His layup goes. He's got 4 now. Now we're going to start to have a track meet here, Derek.
I think we've already got more combined points in the first 5 minutes of the game than we did in the entire second half of the girls' game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do, as Noah Kiefer gets a charge called on him. And so the Eagles will take back over. E.J. Franzman will come in for Eric Mulder, and Bennett Sprunk will come into the game for the first time tonight for Jaden Heisman. Noah Kiefer, Bertrand, and Gabe Clark come out for the Panthers. And in comes, let's see, trying to get some numbers here. Got number 22, Caden Smith. The Eagles offense swings the ball around, looking to get it inside to Andringa. Got Carson Udemark also in. And Skelhaus looks to drive. Nothing going there, though. And Kobe Higginbotham, as an Eagles shot is turned away there, and Knoxville will take possession. Keller will bring it up for Knoxville. He almost trapped himself. He gets it over to Willis there. Back to Keller. Looks for Udemark. Bunnett sprung. Gets a tip there. They're going to give the ball back to Knoxville there, but good pressure by Sprunk.
Carson Udemark is one of those guys who has in the gym range. He's been nursing a stress fracture in his lower leg. In fact, he had to sit out a few games, and perfect time to have it over Christmas break.
Yeah, exactly. Really, really helpful there as Keller's going to drive now, and he's going to throw it, unfortunately, to the set of doors there.
Little indecision there. I think he wanted to go up for the shot, then saw Udemark under the basket for maybe a better shot, and just had too much on it.
Yeah, right now the turnover count 4-1, and that's kind of been a difference. As they go inside for Franzman. Franzman too strong off the glass. Rebound by Higginbotham. And he'll find Caden Smith. Now it's Keller with it. Up top to Higginbotham. Udemark goes into the corner to Willis, who tries to drive. Back outside to Keller. They get it inside. That shot no good. E.J. Franzman affecting that shot as Tyson DeVries is going to drive the lane. His runner no good. And it's pulled down by Caden Smith. Good rebound there for Knoxville. Keller, they're going a little too quick, almost lost it, but Knoxville maintains possession. We get it back to Keller out top. Working against DeVries. He's going to drive, and they're going to call that a tip by DeVries. Udemark with it now over to Higginbotham. He's going to drive into Franzman, and it's going to be a travel. E.J. Franzman, one of the starting offensive linemen for the Eagles, or I believe one of the starting defensive linemen for the Eagles this year. You're just not going to move him in the post very well as Levi Skelhaus comes out of the game, and Aiden Stoltz returns for Pella Christian. Udemark and Higginbotham come back out for Knoxville. Didn't catch the numbers that re-entered there. I think it was Landon Norris came back in, and Jack Bertrand came back in. Stoltz has it on the wing, looks for Tyson DeVries, who's going to fire the three-pointer. It's off the mark. Bertrand with another rebound, and Landon Norris will come the other way with it. 49 seconds remain here. Three from the corner by Clark was no good. Tyson DeVries will bring it up for the Eagles. And we're going to get a body on Norris. That's his third.
Yeah, that
is not what you wanted if you're Coach Pearson.
That is huge for Knoxville.
Yeah, real quick, if you're enjoying this broadcast of Pella Christian Basketball on YouTube, please consider a donation to help keep it free. You can go to pceagles.org and click the donate button, or just click the Eagles head logo on the bottom right-hand corner. Eric Mulder with the slam.
Yeah, he just got loose and had an easy one right there.
Yeah, you can hit the donate to PC link in the header when you click the Eagle logo. That's to keep the live stream free. They go inside, and Bennett Sprunk takes it away. Another turnover there. He'll drive the lane and gets the two to go. Bennett Sprunk on the board. 19-7. The Eagles lead here with 10 seconds to play, in the first quarter. Keller drives outside to Gabe Clark. Back out to Keller. Tyson DeVries tips it. No shot there for the Panthers. 19-7. Pella Christian leads it here. We'll be right back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. Right up to this on 92.1 KRLS, 95.3 KNIA, and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
The Hy-Vee branded QR code using the Hy-Vee H logo is a great place to go to find all deals at your local Hy-Vee store. If you're not using it, you're missing out. And nowadays, QR codes are really easy to use. You don't need a special app, just follow these easy instructions. Open the camera on your smartphone, aim it at the H QR code, tap the link that pops up, and get all the great Hy-Vee deals. You can do it when the H pops up on your TV, or when you see it in the paper, or when you're shopping in the store. Use the H QR code for great deals at your local Hy-Vee.
Hormel Foods in Knoxville is hiring. They have openings on first, second, and third shift for positions including quality control, operations, and maintenance starting at $17.85 an hour. All 9 positions will receive the shift differential. Quality control and operations will receive a 50-cent an hour increase at 3 months and an additional 50-cent an hour increase at 6 months. Employees will be offered weekly pay up to $1,000, a free 2-year college tuition, compressive benefits, paid vacation, and a 401k. Apply today at HormelJobsKnoxville.com.
Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on 92.1 KRLS, 95.3 KNIA, and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel. Knoxville will get the ball back. Pella Christian leads at 19-7 here after one. We're making sure we get that sent in, and Tyson DeVries got a turnover there, but then he turned it over himself. So 7 turnovers for the Panthers, 2 for the Eagles here in the early going. Jake Keller with it now for the Panthers. He's going to bring it up. We're going against Tyson DeVries, and DeVries is going to get charged with a foul there. Just the second one of the half on the Eagles. DeVries got him with the body as Noah Kiefer comes back into the game for Caden Smith. Saying Landon Norris was primarily playing the point guard, but with 3 fouls, I don't see him playing much.
He's done for the half. Yeah.
And now it'll be Connor Willis bringing it up. We're going to get Bennett Sprunk. Willis gets a nice drive there. Saw Mulder, though, and thought better of trying to shoot it over the top there as Kiefer's now going to work against Schurz. Kick out. Bennett Sprunk with the steal. And one. Nice take there by Bennett Sprunk, and he'll draw the foul on Connor Willis. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. All called out tonight's drive to the basket, grown by Champion Seeds dealer Jay Boat, an independently owned and regionally focused seed company that strives to build and maintain the broadest portfolio of genetics and traits. Champion Seed, they only champion the best. Bennett Sprunk misses the free throw. The Eagles now 2 for 3 on the night at the free throw line. As Kiefer will work against Nico Schurz. Jaden Heisman gets ready to check back into the game. Kiefer kicks to Jay Keller inside to Bertrand, who can't handle the pass, and that's 9 turnovers now in the first half for Knoxville.
Pella Christian's really turned up the defense, especially from about midway point of the first quarter on. Knoxville really just has not been able to get anything going on their side of the court.
Yeah, as Bennett Sprunk comes out of the game for Jaden Heisman here. DeVries is going to throw the lob to Mulder, and he slams it. What a play by the Eagles. Eric Mulder with tonight's Raise the Roof moment of the game, presented by Randall Roofing. When the moment arises and it's time for a new roof, think Randall Roofing. What a nice lob there by Tyson DeVries, and a near Knoxville turnover goes out of bounds off of Pella Christian, and Knoxville maintains possession. The pass goes into Gabe Clark, who's looking for Jay Keller, and he will do a dribble handoff, and they will get a 3-pointer for Keller, and he'll knock that one down. He's got 5 in quarter number 1. Nice look there for Keller as Tyson DeVries trips. They go inside to Nico Schurz, and he gets the nice 2 to go. He's got 4 now in the first half. 25-10, Pella Christian leads with 6:23 remaining in the second quarter. Kiefer drives. He's looking for Keller outside against DeVries. They go inside for Bertrand, and Mulder steals it. DeVries is going to lob it up for Mulder, but DeVries was grabbed before he could throw the lob. The foul went on number 14, Jay Keller, his first, the team's 6th. And Troy Pearson is going to call a DeArmond Automotive timeout. 30-second timeout here. So let's take a look at the Casey Misty presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. It's been turnovers that have really hurt Knoxville in this one. 9 first-half turnovers thus far compared to 2 for the Eagles by my calculation. Has really been the difference in this one to start.
Well, Pella Christian is 10 for 15 from the field on just 2-point shots. And compared to Knoxville, who is a total of 4 for 12.
Yeah, it's just not been the half that Knoxville's wanted, I don't think. And that was in case you missed, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. Let's take a look at our Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard. Pella leads PCM 43-30 at halftime over on the KRLS 2 stream, and it's 25-10 here. The final score of the girls' game was 44-34 as Nico Schurz gets another 2 off of an Eric Mulder assist. 27-10 now, but it was 44-3. That was Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard. Marion County's financial leader is Marion County Bank, with offices in Pella, Knoxville, and Melchett Allis, are serving you and building community across the county. Backdoor cut there by Gabe Clark. Nice one. Gets a runner up over Mulder. No good, though. Mulder comes down with the rebound, and the Eagles are out in transition as Tyson DeVries runs into Nico Schurz, who gets the rebound and gets the 2. He's got 8 first-half points now as Levi Skelhaus and Danny Andringa get ready to check back in. Noah Kiefer with a nice drive. Kicks it outside to Caden McGill, who makes his first appearance in the contest. Jay Keller looks to drive against DeVries. DeVries gets a tip. Back out to Gabe Clark, who fires the 3. Is short. Rebound by Bertrand. Out to McGill, whose three-pointer is off the mark. Rebounded by DeVries. And the Eagles are out in transition once more. Stoltz is open in the corner for 3, and he'll hit that one. Aiden Stoltz now with 8 in the first half. 32-10, the Eagles lead. Noah Kiefer going to look to go off a screen and work against Jaden Heisman now. He'll pass it right to Eric Mulder. Mulder will bring it down the court. He's going to drive. Was looking to kick to Nico Schurz, and he throws it away. That's going to be the Eagles. It's going to be an Eagles turnover. I think the Eagles wondering about it tip there, but at this stage, I don't think it's something they're going to complain too heavily about. Schurz and DeVries come out for Andringa and Skelhaus. The Eagles set up in a 2-3 zone. Stoltz gets a tip, and Gabe Clark steps out of bounds. By my calculation, that's the 11th turnover for Knoxville. I don't know if you've got the similar number, but
too many for Knoxville's taste.
Yeah, it's not going to really.
When you have more turnovers than points, that's not a good thing.
Yeah. Tonight's video presentation of Pella Christian YouTube channel is being presented by Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy. Aiden Stoltz has it on the wing. They're looking inside for Mulder. They're going to find Skelhaus. Go out to Heisman, who's going to drive, and they're going to call 3 seconds on Danny Andringa. This is the 4th turnover there for the Eagles in this one. Pella Hy-Vee game reset. It's currently 32-10. Pella Christian leads with 4:15 remaining in the second quarter. Noah Kiefer with it for the Panthers. He's going to drive the lane, kick it out to the corner for Clark, out to Keller, who's now going to drive, look to inside, and another turnover there. And Jaden Heisman brings it up for the Eagles. He goes inside to Mulder, and he's going to go strong to the basket, and Mulder now with 8 as well. That's 3 Eagles with 8 here in the early going. Kiefer has it out on the Pella Christian logo on the wing closest to us here in the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. Heisman's going to tip it, but Clark also got a hand on it, and it's another turnover there for the Panthers.
Well, 3:38 remaining, and Landon Norris with 3 fouls is coming into the game for Knoxville. So we'll see how this works out. We thought he'd be done for the first half, but not the case.
Yeah, I think seeing the score, they're just going to I think Coach Pearson's just trying to find something that'll work out for him. Heisman's going to fire from 3 on the wing. It's no good, and rebounded by Caden Smith, and Noah Kiefer's going to drive it now. Floater over Mulder is no good, and then Mulder pulls down the rebound, and Aiden Stoltz will go the other way with it. Mulder kicks inside to Andringa, who gets the 2 to go. Danny Andringa with 6 now, and the Eagles' lead just continues to grow here with 3 minutes left. 36-10, Pella Christian leads it. Kiefer hands off to Clark. Gonna get it over. They're going to go inside to Caden Smith, working against Mulder, and trying to do a couple handoffs inside. Back out to Kiefer, who's going to drive. Little runner over Mulder is good, and he's got 4. And Levi Skelhaus with a 3 on the other end, no good. Rebounded by Caden Smith. And he'll come the other way with it. Gets it to Noah Kiefer. We're going to get Skelhaus. Doubled with Stoltz there. They're going to go inside. Nice little find there. But the shot by Landon Norris is no good, and Stoltz will bring it up the other way for the Eagles. Heisman now has it in the corner. Skelhaus looking to drive. Nothing there. He finds Stoltz. Back out to Heisman, who's going to drive, and he's going to get called for the charge.
That's a candy bar to, I believe, was that Caden Smith took that charge?
I think it was Kiefer.
Kiefer. Whoever it was, Coach Trey Pearson, every time you take a charge for the Knoxville boys basketball team, you get rewarded with a candy bar after the game.
can't blame them. I mean, charges are so hard to come by now.
So you know
nobody wants them.
so the charges have gone up on average per game this year for Knoxville.
Oh, I can imagine so. I mean, sounds like a pretty good incentive. 36-12 here with a minute 48 remaining in the second quarter. Landon Norris working against Skelhaas. Kicks inside to Caden Smith. Back out to Kiefer. Thought about the three. Instead goes for the runner. It's short, and Bennett Sprunk gets the rebound. And the Eagles work in transition here. As Levi Skelhaas drives, kicks to Sprunk, who's going to fire the three. The Eagles not able to find much luck from three, but Aiden Stoltz grabbed the rebound. Skelhaas with it. He's going to work off of an Andringa screen. E.J. Fransman came into the game. Skelhaas gets into the paint, kicks inside to Fransman. He's going to go up, and he's got the two there, and E.J. Fransman with his first 2 points of the contest. Kiefer brings it up for Knoxville. Kicks it over to Connor Willis. Inside to Landon Norris, who throws it away. 15 turnovers now for the Panthers in the first half. And we're gonna get a couple substitutions as Andringa and Stoltz come out. DeVries and Nico Schurz come back in, and then Landon Norris comes out of the game as Kobe Higginbotham makes his return to the contest.
52 seconds remaining in this first half of play. Pella Christian completely in control here.
Yeah, Bennett Sprunk has it in the corner. He's going to look to work against Gabe Clark. Tries to go inside. Gets all the way to the rim, and a nice strong finish by Bennett Sprunk. He's got 6 now. It's been a well-rounded effort for the Eagles in the first half of this one. 40-12 with 30 seconds remaining. Noah Kiefer working against Tyson DeVries. Handoff. And now it's to Higginbotham. He kicks over to Willis. They find Kiefer in the corner. Back out to Willis. At the top of the key, working against DeVries. Back out to Clark. Over to Kiefer. Knoxville appears content to hold for one here as Kiefer's going to he's going to drive. They go inside. A nice up and under move by Caden Smith gets the Panthers on the board before the halftime break. 40-14. Pella Christian leads it here. We'll be right back with the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show here on 92.1 KRLS, 95.3 KNA, and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
If you are looking for some fantastic pork tenderloin, Wood Iron Grill has now joined the Tenderloin Trail 2.0. The Tenderloin Trail 2.0 passport is now available. Don't wait, get started today. You can get the passport by going to the website iowaport.org/tenderloin trail. Get the passport from participating restaurants or stop by the IPPA office to pick up the passport. Wood Iron Grill in Oskaloosa, home to one of the stops on the Tenderloin Trail 2.0.
It's volunteer season. Pella Corporation thanks those who volunteer to make our area a great place to live. It's clear that when you volunteer, you're helping others. On the job, the Pella team creates energy-efficient Pella windows and doors for homes and businesses throughout North America. And once the job is done, many Pella Corporation team members volunteer to make a difference in their communities. Let's hear a cheer for volunteers. For more information on exciting careers at Pella Windows and Doors, visit pella.com/careers.
Hey Knoxville, People's Bank is now open and we want you to know. Community banking is back. I'm Bailey Nichols.
I'm Jake Crozier.
I'm Maggie Lovett.
And I'm Emily Wallace.
We're your new People's Bank crew. We are local, we are community focused, and we are here for you. Come see us at 413 East Main Street in Knoxville.
Knoxville is our hometown.
Hey Lori, small town living is something we know a little bit about here in Iowa.
We sure do, Mark. The Coffee Connection in Knoxville is that comfortable, familiar place that welcomes you with your favorite cup of coffee you've grown to love.
The Coffee Connection is also the perfect
I think we scored maybe in the first 2 minutes of the second quarter, and then we were held scoreless for the rest of that quarter. And then once you start missing shots, then everybody gets a little bit anxious and things don't go well.
Yeah, obviously it did seem like there was just a little bit of a lid on the basket for you guys tonight, unfortunately. But, you look at what your team was able to do. Carly Anderson had one of her best nights of the year, 8 points to lead the team. And then Emery Agri had 6. It was a lot more balanced effort, it feels like. Even though it wasn't necessarily a high-scoring effort, you guys got more well-balanced, which I know is something you've really been looking for this year. As far as the balance of your attack tonight, what pleased you most about that?
Yeah, you're exactly right. We did get more people in the scoring column tonight and made more of a team effort scoring-wise, but then you want the players who you expect to be your bigger scorers, the double-figure scorers, to also be up there too. Teams are starting to look out for Jocelyn, so there's just no doubt about it that they're going to put some extra pressure on her. So one of the challenges that we had for the kids tonight was, okay, now who's going to step up? We're very well aware that Jocelyn's going to get a lot more attention, and now it's time for other people to step up. It's just, tonight they did. They stepped up. We just need a few more degrees of step up than that, And really what cost us terribly tonight was rebounding. We just did not rebound the ball very well at all. And the second shots that we were giving Knoxville, anytime you give second shots and you turn the ball over like we were doing, you're going to have trouble being successful.
Yeah, and another thing that, didn't help either was turnovers. Unfortunately, you guys had 25 turnovers. They only had 18. It was these are obviously unofficial numbers, but by my calculations, it was 12 to 11 in the turnover battle in the first half. And then the second half, you guys had 13 to their 7. What were they able to do to really throw you guys out of a rhythm?
I think we were just sloppy, and part of it, when we talked a little bit in the locker room after the game, and just, hey girls, what's your perspective? What's going on? And good insight from our team. Like, when things are going well and points don't matter as much, you can play with some freedom, and as soon as things, and that comes with the age and experience that we have too. You get towards the end of in the second half, and the ball's you're not shooting particularly well, and you turn the ball over a few times, and confidence goes down. And one of the things that we have to do is help kids build their confidence back up.
Yeah, and absolutely. And now you guys have what is still a busy week ahead. You guys have Oskaloosa here tomorrow night, and then Friday night you guys go to Pella. As you get ready for that Oskaloosa game tomorrow night, what are some of those things that you guys have to make adjustments on the fly here? Because obviously you don't get to practice. What are some of those adjustments you have to make in order to come away with a Little Hawkeye Conference win against Oskaloosa tomorrow night?
Yeah, that we got to get our head in the rebounding mentality to pursue the basketball, and we know that Oskaloosa has some taller players, so we got to get bodies on people. One of our most effective and efficient rebounders is the smallest player on our team is Emery Agri. She really attacks and goes after the ball. But we got to get everybody with that mentality. And against a team like Oskaloosa, we can't give them second shots. We have to stop that. We have to give one shot, and then we have to confidently get the ball down the floor and get off a good shot ourselves.
Absolutely, Coach. Again, always a pleasure to get to talk to you, even when things maybe aren't always the most fun after a loss like that. But, it's a pleasure to get to talk Pella Christian basketball with you. I'm looking forward to getting to talk to you again tomorrow night. And hopefully we'll have a better result coming off of the Oskaloosa game tomorrow night.
Yep, let's get a better result.
All right, thanks Coach Ingbers. We'll be right back with the Central Time Auto Radio halftime show right after this on 92.1 KRMS, 95.3 KNIA, and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
Mice and other rodents will be trying to take up residence inside your warm home during this cold Iowa winter. Not only are they annoying, but they also cause damage to your home and leave behind diseases. We'll get them out and help you keep others from getting in. I'm Sean with Meninga Pest Control, and I want to kill your bugs.
Call 628-3198. Meninga Pest Control.
I'm Kathy, and this is my Kinetic Edge story. I came to Kinetic Edge after having pain and many movement issues. They took the time to evaluate my problems. They really listened to me and wanted to help me get back to living a pain-free life. I would recommend Kinetic Edge 10 out of 10. I have seen functional improvement in my entire well-being, both mental and physical, and I'm enjoying life again. If you have pain and movement issues like I did, you should call Kinetic Edge 2, 621-0230.
The wipers in the car go swish, 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 swish. The wipers in the car go swish, swish, swish. That's Central Tire and Auto.
Winter brings slushy, sleety, icy weather that's even more annoying if your wipers can't keep your windshield clean. For tires, front-end work, their no-appointment oil change, full mechanical work on your vehicle, and the important little thing like new wipers, stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella.
Do you pay attention to that piece of rubber on the bottom of your garage door? You should, because if that rubber strip has seen better days, you may be letting unwanted moisture, debris, or rodents into your garage. And a new rubber seal will help heated garages stay heated. So check it out, and if it looks like you need a new rubber seal, call the gurus of garage doors at DeYoung Door Service.
Hi, this is Kurt DeYoung. It's not good enough to know what you do. You need to specialize in it. We specialize in sales, installation, and service of garage doors. We're the gurus of garage doors. DeYoung Door Service in Pella.
As a business owner, you're always looking for ways to stretch time and resources. Light and State Bank provides efficient banking solutions so you can spend time on what matters most, improving your bottom line. Whether it's saving a trip to the bank with remote check deposits or simplifying payroll with ACH processing, Light and State Bank is here to help. Give us a call today. Light and State Bank, member FDIC.
QuickTime is proud to announce that they have hired a new ASC certified technician named Tim Radcliffe. Now with Radcliffe working, Klein's QuickTime will be offering complete auto repair and maintenance on your vehicle. And don't forget, they still do oil changes and unlimited car washes for just $30. Stop and say hello to Tim Radcliffe and the rest of the QuickTime crew at Klein's QuickTime, your home for quick service.
Welcome back to the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show here on 92.1 KRLS and 95.3 KNIA. We're going to fly through some sponsor reads here. Derek, you're listening to Pella Christian Basketball powered by Bank Iowa on 92 FM, KRLS, Knoxville, Pella, and 95.3 KNIA, Knoxville, Indianola. Our fan of the game presented by Delivery.com is Dustin Chidester. Delivery.com is a restaurant delivery service in Pella with great local restaurants like George's, Canaritos, Yamato, Liberty Street Kitchen, Dutch Fix, and more. You can have fresh food delivered right to your home or business for lunch or dinner, just like Dustin Chidester recently did. He is tonight's fan of the game and has won a $10 gift certificate towards his next order. Try Delivery.com this week and then listen to our next broadcast to see if you're the fan of the game presented by Delivery.com. Also, tonight's game is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Windmill Print and Stitch in Pella. Windmill Print and Stitch is a locally owned decorated apparel company right here in Pella, and they're a proud partner of BSN Sports. If you need apparel for your team or business, call Phil Hemming with BSN Sports at 620-8337 or stop into the BSN Sports Windmill Print and Stitch office on Southeast 14th Street in Pella as we take a look at our Inside the Numbers delivered by Pella Fiber here for Pella Christian. 2 points for Levi Skelhaas, 8 for Nico Schurz, 6 for Bennett Sprunk, 8 for Eric Mulder, 8 for Aiden Stoltz, 6 for Danny Andringa, and 2 for E.J. Fransman. Another 40 points for the Eagles. Your Inside the Numbers, Derek, after Inside the Numbers have been delivered by Pella Fiber. They've placed over 35 miles of fiber and connected more than 750 families in Pella with gigabit internet speeds, but it's neighbors, not numbers, that are important. Join today at PellaFiber.com.
Pella Christian shooting around 50% from the game, 18 of 29 from the field in the first half. Knoxville 6 of 20, and the Eagles are taking care of the ball. Knoxville is not. I have 15 to 4 turnovers.
Yep. So second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service has got to be Pella Christian. Keep doing what you're doing. And Knoxville not turn the ball over. That was second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service. One of the quickest ways to improve the look of your home is with a new garage door from the Gurus of Garage Doors, DeYoung Door Service in Pella. Eric Mulder with a slam there out of the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show is Nico Schurz with a steal and a slam. Nico Schurz. And you were listening to the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show for tires, front end work, the no promo, all change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella at Central Tire and Auto. Jack Bertrand with it in the post, out to Landon Norris, and he's going to push off there, and that'll be his 4th foul of the contest.
That was obvious. I even saw that all the way up here, and that is 4 fouls on Landon Norris. Boy, he just has
Connor
not.
Willis into the game immediately.
Landon Norris just has not been his day today. A freshman, he's got potential to be outstanding, but it's just one of those nights where it just is not his night tonight.
Well, and he's seeing size that he probably hasn't seen for
exactly.
ever. He's never seen that size, and so Aiden Stoltz will now have it working off of some Eric Mulder screens, and he'll fake a handoff to Skelhaus, kick to Heisman in the corner, who will fire the 3, no good. Rebound run down by Stoltz, out to Skelhaus for the deep 3, no good. And Pella Christian just can't buy a bucket from 3-point range, but Kiefer will drive now on Nico Schurz, no good. Mulder and Bertrand battling for the rebound. Nico Schurz was out of bounds, and Knoxville will maintain possession. I don't think Nico Schurz realizes that he was the one that was out of bounds.
Yeah, he was trying to tip the ball back in, but I think his foot was on the end line.
Yeah, they're going to get it into the corner to Gabe Clark, who's going to fire the 3, and Gabe Clark with a 3-pointer. He's got his first 3 points of the night. 44-17, the Eagles lead with 6.5 remaining here in the contest. Eric Mulder looking inside for Nico Schurz. They're going to find him. Working against Kiefer. Nice rip-through move. Strong take. No good. And Schurz gets his own miss. Scores another 2, and he's got 12 points now in the contest as Noah Kiefer brings it up for the Panthers. Gabe Clark working against Stoltz. Into Bertrand in the post. Out to Willis. Drives on Skelhaus. Nothing there. Back out to Keller. Working against Heisman. Nothing there. And now they've got a 3-point look for Willis. It's off the mark. And Schurz came down with the rebound and kicked to Stoltz, who will give it to Skelhaus. Trying to drive, and the lane clears, and Skelhaus scores. He's got 4 now. Nice little move there by Skelhaus to create some space in the lane. Kiefer with a nice little runner there. He's got 6 for the Panthers. Nico Schurz was open under the basket and tripped and lost the ball out of bounds. So that makes the turnover count 2-1 here in the half.
Noah Kiefer, really a nice move there. He's got 6, so see if we can get more out of that for Knoxville here.
Yeah, Kiefer going to find Keller. And Stoltz is going to commit a foul there. Probably not a foul that Coach Bohr likes at that point, just because no real need for the foul there. Kiefer has it out top, working against Stoltz in the 2-3 zone. He's going to look to drive. He'll kick to Willis. They're going inside to Bertrand, working against Mulder. Mulder with yet another slam, and he saves it, but to Jay Keller, who will fire the 3, no good. Schurz with the rebound. That's Mulder's 3rd block of the night. Heisman drives the lane, and the lefty gets the left-handed roll to go, and he's on the board for 2 now, his first 2 of the night. Kiefer working against Skelhaus. They're going inside to Bertrand. Nice job maintaining possession there. They're going to kick to Clark on the wing. He'll fire from 3, no good. Nico Schurz with the board. He's looking for an outlet. He just takes it up himself, though. Finds Stoltz, who's open for 3. And Aiden Stoltz hits another triple. Quickly down the other side, and Knoxville commits on another turnover. 53-19. Stoltz comes out. DeVries re-enters for Pella Christian. Casey Mista presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Turnovers were the key there in the first half, and it's continued here in the second half. That's led to Pella Christian getting a lead. Skelhaus's runner misses everything, and Knoxville runs the other way. That was in Casey Mista presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Willis had it tipped, but gets it out to Kiefer. Knoxville maintains possession. Jay Keller thought about the 3, and Tyson DeVries is going to get called for the reach. His 2nd foul, the 2nd of the half on the Eagles. Second half of the half. Saw Knoxville's 1 up there and got confused for a second. As Jay Keller's going to drive, kicks to Willis. They find Bertrand inside, out to Clark. He'll fire a three. It's off the mark, and Heisman grabs the rebound. Stryver Cellular Instant Radio update. Pella 82, PCM 49, final. Mulder with it inside, working against Bertrand. He's going to go miss it. Heisman with the rebound, and there's a foul called on Bertrand. His first foul, the second of the half on Knoxville. And Heisman goes to the line with a chance for two. Tonight's creative idea drawn up by Brand Appeal. It's just been the inside game of Pella Christian. You know, they've tried to be more balanced tonight. They've really focused on getting the ball inside. That's tonight's creative idea drawn up by Brand Appeal for branding, print, web, video, or interactive. Call Brand Appeal. Relentless for you.
And we have a higher than 35-point differential, so we'll have running clock now.
Yes, so Pella won 82-49 over PCM. That was our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Marion County's financial leader is Marion County Bank, with offices in Pella, Knoxville, and Mildred Dallas, are serving you and building community across the county. Noah Kiefer with it out top. He finds Jay Keller looking, surveying the floor. You'll find Caden Smith working against Danny Andringa, who's into the game for Eric Mulder. And Aiden Stoltz came back into the game for Levi Skelhaas. And a nice jumper there by, I believe that was Caden Smith, and it was. He hit the three ball, made it 56-22, so we're back under that 35-point mark. And Connor Willis with a nice steal. Second turnover of the half for the Eagles. And a quick pass there by Kiefer, hit Clark in the face. He was able to maintain possession, but his shot is no good. And Andringa with the rebound. Gets it to DeVries. DeVries is going to drive. His scoop and score attempt, no good. Sure tips the rebound, but right to Connor Willis. And Noah Kiefer comes down the other way with it. His cross-court pass to Gabe Clark is good. Nico Schurz tips it off of Andringa's foot, and Knoxville maintains possession. Then it's Sprunk, E.J. Fransman, Kobe Higginbotham, and Landon Norris return to the game. Nico Schurz and Heisman come out for Pella Christian. Connor Willis and Noah Kiefer come out for Knoxville on the substitutions. Pella Hy-Vee game reset. 56-22 Pella Christian leads with 1:42 remaining in the contest here. Higginbotham looks to drive, kicks it back out to Norris, whose pass to Higginbotham goes right to Fransman. Fourth turnover of the half. Danny Andringa's layup is no good. Caden Smith travels. Fifth turnover now for Knoxville. And the clock is still running, but I don't think that...
It's got to get under 25 points for it to go back to normal.
I was going to say, not as familiar with that, but Tyson DeVries catches the inbounds from Danny Andringa. Bennett Sprunk now has it, looking for Fransman inside. It is Danny Andringa. Gets it to Tyson DeVries. Out to Sprunk, who's going to fire from three. No good. And E.J. Fransman is going to get called for the foul there. Third of the half for Pella Christian. 52 seconds remaining here. If you're enjoying this broadcast of Pella Christian basketball on YouTube, please consider a donation to help keep it free. You can go to pceagles.org or click the donate button, or just click the Eagle head logo in the bottom right-hand corner of this video. Hit the donate to PC link in the header. Caden Smith with it now, out to Jay Keller on the wing, and Tyson DeVries is going to get called with the body. That'll be his third, the team's fourth. And Keller looking to inbound. He'll find Higginbotham. We'll go back to Keller. Out to Clark. Over to Norris. He'll go inside to Smith, who tries to dribble. Nothing really there. Stoltz will tip it out of bounds. Knoxville will retain possession, but it won't matter because clock's going to run out here. Knoxville trails Pella Christian 56-22 after three here. You're listening to Pella Christian basketball here on 92.1 KRMS, 95.3 KNIA, and we'll be right back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth.
Hi, I'm Robert Poppy, ag lender at Marion County Bank. We salute the farmers and their families in Marion and surrounding counties. We know that for today's farmers to be successful, it takes more than just hard work and dedication. It takes a commitment. At Marion County Bank, we're committed to our area farmers' success too. As our area's leading ag bank, we invite you to visit with one of our ag loan officers at our Pella or Knoxville office for all of your ag lending needs, concerns, and opportunities. We have the experience and expertise to help with your farming operation. Marion County Bank, serving you, building community. Member FDIC.
This is Kim at the Fairfield Inn and Suites in Oskaloosa, inviting you to come stay with us. We're a brand new facility that boasts state-of-the-art amenities coupled with the local charm of Oskaloosa. Our pool and fitness center is open to our guests, and free breakfast will start your day off right. Call and book with us today, or use the Marriott Bonvoy app. We look forward to seeing you.
Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on 92.1 KRLS, 95.3 KNA, and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel. Tonight's video presentation of Pella Christian on the Pella Christian YouTube channel is being presented by Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy. It's Gabe Clark with it to Jay Keller now. Gabe Clark back with it inside to Caden Smith. They're looking inside for Higginbotham. Back out to Keller for three. No good. Rebounded by E.J. Fransman. And Jack Fancher and Lincoln Vandermolen appearing for the first time tonight. Tyson DeVries layup no good. Knoxville running the other way. Landon Norris with it. They'll set up the Knoxville offense over to Gabe Clark, who will fire the three. And it will go. Got a nice bounce there, did Clark, and that'll give him 6 points in the second half of this one. Bennett Sprunk with it now. Lincoln Vandermolen. Tyson DeVries going to drive baseline, and DeVries will get his first 2 points of the night. And Keller will bring it up for Knoxville. Into the corner to Caden Smith for the Panthers now. Gabe Clark swings it around to Norris, inside to Higginbotham, out to Keller. Thought about the three, decided against it. Working against Vandermolen, out to Clark. He's going to fire a deep triple and gets it to go. Gabe Clark with 9 points in the quarter. Nice shot there by Clark.
Now you know why I call him the silent assassin.
Yeah. Lead down to 30 now, 58-28. Vandermolen looked to drive. He'll find Fancher, who had a three, passed it up and got the layup to go. Jack Fancher on the board with two. Jay Keller looking to drive. He'll kick to Clark. Landon Norris is going to look to drive baseline. He'll find Higginbotham. Back out to Clark for three. No good that time. DeVries with the run out. He'll kick to Bennett Sprunk. And then Bennett Sprunk on the board. He's got 8 now in the contest. And Landon Norris quickly the other way. Gabe Clark from the corner once more. No good. Higginbotham the rebound. And J.D. Bohr goes to the end of the bench. Landon Norris with a nice cut. Shot no good. Rebound to Caden Smith. Shot blocked by Fransman. Rebounded by Fancher. He'll give it to DeVries. Thinks about taking the lane. He'll go up and under. Nice move by DeVries. He's got 4 now in the half. Clark is going to fire another corner three. Rattles around. No good. Rebounded by Fancher. Back to DeVries. Lincoln Vandermolen with a chance for three. His shot misses everything. Gabe Clark runs it down, but it steps out of bounds. Not a turnover there that I think Coach Pearson will look back on and like that one. They were going to get the ball anyways.
Yeah, but again, you can't get mad at the hustle. I mean, you always want kids to hustle, whether it was a decision to, a good or bad decision. You always like hustle.
Yep. Into the game for the Eagles, number 34, Isaiah Breams, and number 35, Benny Schurz. Lincoln Vandermolen with it. The other guy who normally comes in with those guys is Dean Keatings. I know he got hurt right before the holiday break. I haven't heard any updates on that. Lincoln Vandermolen with it out top now. Looking inside for Fransman. Gets it to Fancher. He's going to throw it up top for Fransman. Over to Benny Schurz. And Benny Schurz gets the 2 to go. 66-28. And another triple for Gabe Clark. 12 in the second half now for Clark. Like you said, the silent assassin.
3 this quarter.
Yeah, Benny Schurz brought it up. Fransman's got it now to Vandermolen. He's looking for Isaiah Breams. Now it's Fancher with it. He's going to throw it up for Fransman inside. But that'll be a turnover there. Say for the Eagles, it looks like they They've got their final lineup out there for the evening. Landon Norris with it for Knoxville. His pass to Jay Keller, or for Connor Willis, was tipped out of bounds. In case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians and Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. It's been a well-rounded effort here for the Eagles, as almost everybody's in the scoring column, except for Lincoln Vanderbilt and Isaiah Breams. I think are the only two that haven't scored here tonight. And that has led to the Eagles' lead. A missed shot there for the Eagles is rebounded by Norris. Clark is going to fire another three. It's no good. Rebounded by E.J. Fransman. That was in case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Isaiah Breams' his shot is no good. Knoxville will bring it down the other way, and it's Landon Norris. Time for a Pella Hy-Vee game reset. 2:55 remaining in the fourth quarter, 66-34 after Gabe Clark hits another triple. He's got 15 in the half now, as Benny Schurz will bring it up for the Eagles. That was a Pella Hy-Vee game reset, 66-34. Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard, Pella boys 82, PCM 49. That was over on KRLS 2 stream, as Isaiah Breams gets fouled, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. I'm late on the word on who the foul was on. It's going to be on 44. That's Bertrand. That's his second. Third on the team. As Breams knocks down the first free throw, and he's on the board now.
Couple new faces in the game for Knoxville, Tice Hauk and John Butel. That is the older brother of girls player Anna. So both the entire Butel family sees the floor tonight for Knoxville.
That they do, as Isaiah Breams gets ready for his second free throw. But our Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard, Pella 82, PCM 49 over on KRLS 2 stream. That's final. Knoxville girls 44, Pella Christian girls 34. That is final, as Breams knocked down both free throws.
Tyler Carney in the game there for that shot.
Carney missed the shot there, and now Lincoln Vanderbilt and the Lone Eagle to get in, or to not be in the scoring column. So I would imagine the Eagles look to get him a score. They're going to go inside for Andringa. It's tip, and right there is Benny Schurz. He's got four now. 70-34, a minute 50 remaining. Lincoln Vanderbilt, as we mentioned, just the Lone Eagle hasn't been able to find the scoring column. Outside, John Butel's three is off the mark, rebounded by Andringa, and he's going to bring it up. Find Vandermolen, who's going to try to drive. Backdoor cut to Fancher is good. Jack Fancher's got four. 72-34, minute 30 remaining. Norris is going to drive. His runner rattles around, no good. Fancher gets a rebound. Benny Schurz is going to bring it up. He'll kick to Fancher. They're still trying to look inside, but I think that Vandermolen, if he can get a look, they would love to get him in the scoring column. Isaiah Breams with it now on the wing. They're going to go inside for Andringa. Andringa gets the two to go. Driver Southern Instant Radio Update, National Championship game for college football. Alabama 9, Georgia 6 at halftime. Landon Norris has it under the basket. His pass is out to John Butel. And now it's Tice Hauk with it. Tyler Carney has it at the volleyball line. Lincoln Vandermolen gets a steal. And Fancher has it at the top of the key now. I think the Eagles are trying to encourage Vandermolen to try and score it there, as his pass was tipped out of bounds with 20 seconds remaining. Into the game, Kobe Higginbotham for Landon Norris, who amazingly didn't foul out, picked up 4 fouls early in the third quarter, but did a nice job of staying in the game.
Did a nice job of playing with without his hands, basically.
Yeah, and the Eagles are just going to run this one out, as Jack Fancher holds it. Final score, 74, Pella Christian, 34 for Knoxville. We'll be right back with the cabinet design of Pella Radio postgame show right after this on 92.1 KRLS and 95.3 KNIA.
Coming soon at Laley's. As work continues on the new Laley Park here in Pella, we are planning our move-in date this spring. That's right around the corner. Winter weather means you won't be seeing much work being done on the outside, but there's a lot of progress being made on the inside of the facility, and we can't wait to move our offices, warehouse, training facility and production in just a few months. Lely Park is the future home of the North American headquarters for Lely and Pella, farming innovators.
As we settled into our new Bruxford's Home Center location over this past year, we've been hearing from our customers about some of the things they can't find anywhere else in town. So we went out and found these items that really make your house a home. Like comfortable, calm, and casual bedding, we now carry a line of super soft and luxurious bedding, pillows, and throws. Stop by and start looking for your new bedding today at Bruxford's Home Center in Pella.
At the Pella and Knoxville Hy-Vee stores, we're hiring for a flex shopper position. You choose when and where you work. In addition to a flexible schedule, you'll get a 10% employee discount on groceries, and health insurance is available even for part-time employees. It's simple to apply at Hy-Vee.com or stop in the store at the Knoxville or Pella Hy-Vee and get an instant interview.
Hi, this is Dave Hopkins, owner of Hopkins Roofing. Our company has been earning the trust of customers in Pella and Central Iowa for more than 50 years. We're excited to be a part of the Pella and Pella Christian sports broadcasts, and we're looking forward to the opportunity to earn your trust for your next roofing project. Whether you're building a new home or re-roofing your current one, or if you own any type of commercial building, we have a solution. Check out some of our work at hopkinsroofing.com and let us put together a quote for you. Hopkins Roofing. Roofing done for good.
Start your day off right. Come downtown. Hi, this is Heidi at Downtown Diner. We are open Tuesday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m., offering affordable meals with generous portions. Need a burger at 7 a.m. or a Big Boom breakfast at noon? No problem. Our entire menu is open for dine-in or carry-out. Give us a call, 641-828-2050 for carry-out, or come see us at 119 West Main Street for dine-in. Be sure to follow us on Facebook for daily specials. We look forward to serving you.
There are a lot of seasons that we look forward to. Winter is not normally one of them, so during winter driving, be aware of what can go wrong with all the snow and ice. If you're unfortunate enough to have a collision, rest assured that you will receive premium service and a quality repair with Marion County Auto Body. Give Vero or Gail a call today at 828-8934. It's no accident. The area's leading collision repair shop is Marion County Auto Body in Knoxville.
Even a mild winter can take a toll on your roof. Between the freeze and the thaw, you may need new shingles. Certainly, if you're going to get new shingles, you're going to get CertainTeed shingles from Dutch Mill Supply in Pella. CertainTeed Roofing offers a wide array of residential roofing shingle options.
Dutch Mill Supply, located in Pella, is your only locally owned, one-stop, full-service lumberyard and building material supplier. My name is Joshua Payne. My staff and I are here daily for professional service from the guy next door. Our product line is diverse, and we'll get you what you need quickly and at a competitive price.
Dedication to consistently provide quality products and customer service. The employees at Precision Pulley and Idler must be dedicated to their jobs so they can meet or exceed the customer's needs. This is why Precision Pulley and Idler stands behind and supports our local student athletes for the effort and dedication they show on the hardwood, wrestling mats, alleys, and throughout their school's hallways. Precision Pulley and Idler encourages our area students to combine a strong work ethic and attitude to achieve their goals this season. Precision Pulley and Idler, we keep it moving.
Welcome to the Cabinet Design of Pella Radio post-game show. A Cabinet Design of Pella that expand and enhance your ideas beyond your expectations. Call Mike Baum, the cabinet guy at Cabinet Design of Pella. And Derek, it just was not Knoxville's night here in the boys' game.
No, and I think Knoxville kind of expected a mountain to climb basically tonight, and that's exactly what the Panthers got. It was all Pella Christian from the start, 19-7 after one quarter, 40-14 at halftime, 56-22 in the third, and 74-34 the final score. Gabe Clark, 15 points to lead Knoxville, 6 from Noah Kiefer, 5 from Jay Keller, 3 from Caden Smith, 2 from Caden McGill, and 3 from Landon Norris, who had a really tough night in foul trouble most of the night.
Yeah, inside the numbers, or tonight's final stats presented by the Verduft Agency here for Pella Christian. Their scoring breakdown. Lincoln Vandermolen, unfortunately, the lone Eagle to not get in the scoring column. Levi Skelhaus had 4. Jaden Heisman had 4. E.J. Fransman had 2. Tyson Vries had 4. Jack Fancher had 4. Benny Schurz had 4. Isaiah Breams had 2. Danny Andringa had 8. Bennett Sprunk had 8. Aiden Stoltz had 11, Eric Mulder had 10, and Nico Schurz had 12. And that is tonight's final stats presented by the Verduft Agency. And that Chad Lance or Larry examine your stats and customize an insurance plan for you. The Verduft Agency providing complete and courteous service to the Pella area for nearly 100 years. Just, the kind of showing that the Eagles really needed tonight. As you probably want to go more in depth on some of your numbers that you've got here.
Knoxville final stats presented by Napa in Knoxville and Sheraton. Panthers 13 for 53 from the field, 8 for 23 from the three-point line. They did not attempt a free throw, which I know Coach Troy Pearson's probably not going to be happy about that. And at 13 for 53, 21% from the field goal. That's just not going to get it done. I don't care who you're playing, whether it's Pella Christian or anybody. And the Eagles, unbelievable shooting, 61% overall. I had them 32 for 52 from the field, 29 of 40 from two-point range. I would say the points in the paint quite easily dominated by the Eagles. That's been tonight's final stats. Brought to you by Napa in Knoxville and Sheraton. Napa know-how.
Yeah, we're going to step away and be right back with more of the Cabinet Design of Pella Radio postgame show right after this on 92.1 KRLS and 95.3 KNA with Coach J.D. Moore of the Pella Christian Boys basketball team.
As we've settled into our new Bruxford's Home Center location over this past year, we've been hearing from our customers about some of the things they can't find anywhere else in town. So we went out and found these items that really make your house a home. Like simple, serene, and soft towels. We now carry a line of towels that is available in multiple colors, textures, and sizes. Stop by and start looking for your new towels today at Bruxford's Home Center in Pella.
When you need bulk landscaping supplies, think Creative Landscaping. When you need river rock to finish off that flower bed or mulch to go around all your trees, think Creative Landscaping. When you need bulk compost or it's time to fill that big hole in your yard with dirt, think Creative Landscaping. Whether it's bulk mulch, compost, rock, dirt, landscaping blocks, or boulders, if you need it, they'll have it or can get it. They'll deliver or you can pick it up yourself. They'll do the installation or give you advice so you can do it yourself. When you need bulk landscaping materials, think Creative Landscaping. Remodeling can be a headache, especially when you're trying to work around your contractor's schedule. You don't have to worry about that with Mike Blom with Cabinet Design of Pella and Wood Harbor Cabinetry. Just ask Deb Shaw of Pella.
Mike was always very accommodating to our schedule. Anytime that we set up a time to meet, he always wanted to make sure it worked for us. Most of our meetings were in the evening, and it never bothered him to come out and be out here.
Hi, I'm Mike Blom, the Cabinet Guy. Cabinet Design of Pella, where we expand and enhance your ideas beyond your expectations.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and Raceway Tire and Exhaust couldn't be happier that it's here. In Knoxville, our highly trained auto experts are reflecting back on 2021 and looking forward to the year to come. From all of us here at Raceway Tire and Exhaust, thank you for choosing us to be your auto service provider. We appreciate your business and look forward to serving you again in 2022. From our family to yours, have a safe and happy new year.
Raceway Tire and Exhaust.
We got what you need
to get you on the go.
Hi, this is Mike at Langstrad Auto Body. It's deer season again, and I know from experience that whether you're in your car or in the timber, there's one out there with your name on it. They always say if a deer jumps out in front of you, aim right at it. The good and bad of that is that some of you will be visiting your local meat locker, and the rest will be visiting us at Langstrad Auto Body. Whether it's a deer or some unfortunate accident, you know that Langstrad Auto Body is there for you with a lifetime written warranty and satisfaction 100% guaranteed. Langstrad Auto Body, where you don't have to look for a quality repair.
It's a mindset. You've got to start with that belief in your mind. I've got this. I can do this. I can conquer this.
The relentless are unstoppable. They don't say, I wish I could have done more, because they give everything they have, every single day.
If you truly want something, you've got to be relentless. So what are you going to do today?
Brand appeal. Relentless for you.
We know you have choices when it comes to wireless plans for your home or business. At Strauber Cellular, we strive to be that local expert to provide all the service and expertise you need to make U.S. Cellular your choice for wireless service. Our knowledgeable staff can provide you with everything from smartphones and tablets to home internet and security options. Choose Strauber Cellular, your locally owned authorized agent for U.S. Cellular in downtown Pella.
Over the past few months, Pella Real Estate Services has been sharing real stories of real people saving real money by selling their home using the Prez Listing Advantage.
They saved $3,600.
They saved $1,470.
These sellers saved $3,120.
Why pay a 6% commission when you can save thousands of dollars, just like many others have, using the Prez Listing Advantage? Call 628-1BUY to list your home with Pella Real Estate Services.
Back here at Pella Christian High School on Eagle Lane as we roll through here at 74-34. Pella Christian defeats Knoxville here at Pella Christian High School. Joined now by Knoxville boys basketball coach Troy Pearson. Well, you knew it'd be a tough one. This game kind of rolled off the tracks early for you. I guess what was the key early on that kind of got you off track?
We missed a few shots early on that we could have made. We got Landon in a little bit of foul trouble early in the game. That affects us a little bit because he's one of our guys that makes plays for us on the offensive end of the floor. Derek, truly, it's hard to believe, but in a 40-point game, I found a lot of positives for our team tonight. Pella Christian's a very good basketball team. We're not at the same level they are right now. But our kids played hard. We competed. We probably boxed out as well as we've boxed out all year, even though it probably doesn't show in the stats because they rebound really well. But we did some of the little things tonight that we hadn't been doing, like Friday night against Albia.
And when you see little things like that, a game like this, you got to look at the little things. And was that kind of the discussion in the locker room post game? Was, hey, don't worry about the score. There's some things that happen that we've been looking for last few games.
That's 100% what the conversation was, Derek. It was talking about doing the little things defensively, the hustle plays and stuff like that we seem to get away from a little bit against Albia on Friday. So, even when we win games, we don't talk about the wins and losses as much as about if we're doing things the right way.
Gabe Clark, good second half for him, 15 points, and I thought things flowed well. Offense, defended a little bit better in the second half. Obviously, halftime adjustments a little bit in that worked well.
Yep, we adjusted a few things at halftime and made sure we had somebody down there at the high post area to help against their zone. They were switching back and forth defenses. So as a younger team, we sometimes have trouble adjusting as quickly as they do when they switch defenses up. And I thought in the second half we recognized a lot better what defense they were in, and our kids responded and did things the way we needed to be done. Shots don't always go in. You don't always get the shots you want, but you could tell that we knew what we were trying to do.
The game plan going in, hit threes, you knew rebounding would be tough. Those didn't fall in the first half. A lot better in the second half. I'm sure you got more wide open looks too.
Yep, we got Gabe a few looks there in the second half, and he did a much better job of getting movement for himself. Oftentimes in transition, we're running to those corners for our best shooters, and then once we get into half-court offense, we got to get a little more movement out of him. And Gabe realized that in the second half and found some openings.
Obviously, these freshmen, Landon had a frustrating night tonight. Gabe, at first, but they stayed with it. And hats off to Landon. 4 fouls very early in the second half, and he didn't pick up another one after that.
Yeah, he got, I think it was 45 seconds into the third quarter, he picked up his 4th foul, and we sat him down for a couple minutes. I just told him, Landon, you're going back in. You have to learn to play with 4 fouls. And I said, that doesn't mean you're not going to play defense. You still want you to play defense. You just have to be smart. And he handled it well. He's played enough basketball, and he's learning. Every day, that kid's learning. So we're getting better.
What kind of things are these guys learning as they go, whether it's a win or a loss here the last couple of weeks?
I think the main thing that we're starting to figure out is we have to make the effort plays if we want to be competitive in games. We talk all the time about boxing out and rebounding and taking a charge. We took one tonight. The height that our team is, we need to take 4 to 5 charges a game. We've been giving up dribble drive, straight line dribble drive to the basket, and that's another thing that we've been emphasizing the last couple of weeks is really getting to be able to get that cut off, and we're improving on it. There's times when Shellhouse got to the rim and stuff, Kid's pretty quick and he's pretty good. We'll give some grace on that.
4 days really to get in and do some work. What kind of things do you work on now? Between now and when Clark comes into town.
Honestly, the next 3 days we'll be working a lot on defense. We're going to keep pounding that into the floor because right now a lot of our offense comes from our defense. If we are getting stops, that gets us in transition a little bit faster, and we want to score in transition. I mean, that's just the team that we are this year, and we want to push the pace. So if we can get a stop and get a rebound or get a deflection and a steal, we're going to the other end. So we're going to really stress the defensive end.
How confident are they about Clark knowing what they know now, before the first game around, which they kind of put it to you in that first game?
They thumped us good down there. I told the kids in the locker room, we're a different team. I'm sure they're a different team too. But it's always interesting to see how the second time through the conference goes. Are we improving more than they're improving? Because every team in the state is improving as the year goes on. And are we able to make more improvements than they are? So we'll find out Friday night. I think, what did we get, beat 35 the first time?
I think so.
And we're going to see if we can make it a ball game this Friday.
All right. We'll talk to you then. Best of luck, and hopefully things will get better between now and Friday.
Thanks, Derek.
That's Knoxville coach Tyler or Troy Pearson. We'll be back for more right after this on KNIA KRLS.
Norm Rosendahl Tiling in Monroe has been a trusted expert in the Marion and Jasper County areas for more than 40 years. They're experienced in understanding the contour of the land to identify how water management can help your farm or business, and they work with you to develop a draining solution that's right for your project using precision intake products. In addition to tiling, they install septic systems and water lines, as well as site preparation for new construction with their backhoe, excavator, and bulldozer services. Call Caritha at 259-2651.
Oh, we had him down.
Next project.
Yeah.
Visit RosendalTiling.com.
At Pella Fiber, you're more than just a number. You're a neighbor, a friend, a family member.
Well, we had the return up, which...
To live, work, and play. And Pella Fiber is dedicated to bringing you the connections you need to live life to its fullest. So while big telecommunications companies see you as just another number on a profit statement, you'll always be much more to us. Pella Fiber. Neighbors, not numbers. Join us at PellaFiber.com and connect to what really matters.
It's snowing hard, and your family has a million places to go. You've got to get out of the garage now, and it's no time for amateurs. Thankfully, you're a pro with lots of winters under your belt. You grab your Toro snow thrower, and it starts right up. The truth is, you crave the adrenaline rush of clearing the driveway right down to the pavement in record time. And just like that, you're done before the neighbors. Visit DeRuyter Lawn Equipment in Pella to experience Toro snow throwers for yourself. So bring on winter. You're ready for it with Toro.
A fully livable treehouse for my in-laws? Keeps them close, but not too close. And a happy wife makes a happy life. So Bank Iowa said, let's make it happen.
It's always been my dream to open a meat locker. Makes my wife nervous, but when it comes to beef, I'm all business. So Bank Iowa said, let's make it happen.
Stop by your local Bank Iowa or visit us online at bankiowa.bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. All loans are subject to approval.
The Hy-Vee branded QR code using the Hy-Vee H logo is a great place to go to find all the deals at your local Hy-Vee store. If you're not using it, you're missing out. And nowadays, QR codes are really easy to use. You don't need a special app, just follow these easy instructions. Open the camera on your smartphone, aim it at the H QR code, tap the link that pops up, and get all the great Hy-Vee deals. You can do it when the H pops up on your TV, or when you see it in the paper, or when you're shopping in the store. Use the H QR code for great deals at your local Hy-Vee.
Good day. Like it or not, winter's on its way, and in its months of cold, snow, and ice, Knoxville Farm and Home can get you ready at home or on the job with a great selection of ice melt, sand tubes, gloves, shovels, and all that warm weather gear you need. Make this winter easier on yourself with a new Husqvarna snow thrower. We also feature Carhartt apparel in all sizes and styles that will make you and your family ready for winter has in store. Whether it's for farm or for home, Knoxville Farm and Home has got you covered. Farm and Home, what a farm store should be.
Now that the cold weather is here, how is your furnace holding up? If the answer is not so well, then maybe it's time to call Van Haften Plumbing and Heating. They're a Dave Lennox premier dealer, and they're NATE certified, which means that they're up to date on the latest solutions in the industry. So call Van Haften's today in Pella or Knoxville and set up a time to have your furnace inspected. They'll ensure it's running at maximum efficiency so that you're ready for Old Man Winter's extended stay. You'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear Van Haften.
Are you a saver or a spender? Either way, we've got you covered at Community First Credit Union with 2 great reward checking options. Say goodbye to points and hello to cash. Our checking accounts are about money in your pocket, not points you'll never use. Simply meet monthly qualifications to get your rewards and unlimited nationwide ATM fee refunds. And no matter what happens, there's no monthly fee or minimum balance requirements. See for yourself what See First can do for you. Rules and qualifications apply. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back into the Cabinet Design of Pella Radio post-game show here on 92.1 KRLS and 95.3 KNA. Joined now by head coach of the Pella Christian Boys basketball team, J.D. Boer. Coach, thanks for joining us. What a well-balanced effort for you guys tonight. Just we were talking about this during the break a little bit. Almost everybody got into the scoring column except Lincoln Vandermolen, and he had his opportunities. Just unfortunately couldn't get it there. But just a well-balanced effort for you guys tonight.
Yeah, we scored 74 points, and our leading scorer had 12, so that's pretty good. We're pretty happy about that, and I think that's one of the fun parts about this team is that we have a lot of different guys who contribute in different ways, and some games, some guys will score a little bit more and get up near the high teens and are into the 20s, but today that obviously didn't happen. But really cool when you can get a bunch of guys some numbers and distribute the ball. And I thought we passed the ball really well today, probably the most assists we've had in a game as well. So that was a good thing to see from us.
Yeah, and looking at the start of the game, it wasn't the quickest start by the Eagles there. Knoxville was able to hit a couple of threes early to hang around there in the first quarter, and then you guys kind of, found some momentum to pull away. As you saw that kind of slower start, what was kind of the message to the guys who were on the floor to try and get them to moving at a higher pace and get the scoring going a little bit more?
Yeah, we didn't really have much to say to them. Knoxville made some shots. They made 8 threes tonight. Those guys can really, really get it going from the arc. And we were mixing up our defenses a little bit. And we were trying to get back to some pressure man-to-man, which we haven't run in a while. So maybe that's one of the reasons that we struggled a little bit. But, Knoxville just made a few shots, so give them some credit for that. And, they got it going there in the second half as well when they really made some threes in the end of the third quarter and into the fourth quarter. Obviously, it was a tough one for Knoxville today. They're just playing a lot of young guys, but, man, they can really shoot the ball. So that was something we needed to make sure we took away. And for the most part, we did, but they did a nice job at certain points in this game.
Yeah, and you talked a little bit before we started talking on air here about the performance of Nico Schurz and just overall your big guys in general just had a really nice game inside, not allowing second chances and things of that nature. What were those guys doing inside that really impressed you the most tonight?
I think they worked a little harder to get their seals, which is something we talk a lot about. Sometimes as a big guy, you can just get a little bit stagnant to say, here I am on the block and put my hand up and throw me the basketball. Well, Knoxville was really trying to get out in front of us. So what they needed to do was seal their guy to allow the passes in there and hold their seal and keep that ball high and finish strong. So they did a nice job with that, but I really credit our guards for making the good passes in there as well. So I don't know. It's a little bit of everything, I guess, but they also did a good job of running the floor, and they got some easy ones that way. So I think that's a big key for us, and we can get out in transition and find some easy ones along the way.
Absolutely. And now as we take a look at the road ahead presented by Pella Motors, you guys got Oskaloosa right back here on Eagle Lane tomorrow night. quick turnaround, and then you guys go to Pella on Friday night, and then next week, then you're off for a week, and then you get Norwalk at their place. But as you get ready for that Oskaloosa game and then Pella, tomorrow night, a big game in the Little Hawkeye Conference. How do you, prepare for that game, having no time to really practice between there, and then on top of that, keeping the guys focused on beating Oskaloosa when you know that you got the Tulip City Showdown coming up on Friday?
Yeah, preparing for that Oski game started about 15 minutes ago when this game ended. I mean, that's literally what we talked about in the locker room. We said, hey, nice win. We did some good things, but now we got to turn the page. It's really important for us to make sure that we're prepared for that game. Oski's playing really well right now. I know they've struggled to find some wins in the Little Hawkeye Conference, but I think they're probably playing as well as they have all year at this moment. Just a tough one for them against Indianola, and they went into break with 2 wins in a row. So we got to be ready for that one. It's kind of a rivalry for us, with Oskaloosa. So we'll make sure that we're prepared. And it's hard because you don't get a practice to go over some things, but it is what it is. That's okay.
Absolutely, Coach. Thanks for joining us. Always a pleasure to get to talk Pella Christian, just athletics in general, but especially Pella Christian boys basketball. Appreciate the time, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow night against Oskaloosa.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Appreciate all you do.
All right, we'll be right back with the Cabinet Design of Pella Radio postgame show right after this on 92.1 KRMS.
You gave your kids a new puppy or kitten for Christmas. Let's make sure we take care of him. This is Dr. Tim Yoder with Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella, and we have a new puppy and kitten program that provides the attention they need. It involves physical exams, vaccinations, diets, and most importantly, information for you so that you can provide the best care for your new family member. Schedule your new puppy or kitten visit by calling Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
Yes, we are. We're the veterinarians.
They take care of pets because they love them.
Hormel Foods in Knoxville is hiring. They have openings on first, second, and third shift for positions including quality control, operations, and maintenance starting at $17.85 an hour. All 9 positions will receive the shift differential. Quality control and operations will receive a 50-cent an hour increase at 3 months and an additional 50-cent an hour increase at 6 months. Employees will be offered weekly pay up to $1,000, a free 2-year college tuition, compressive benefits, paid vacation, and a 401k. Apply today at HormelJobsKnoxville.com.
We're back, and we are handing out even more scholarship money in 2022. Community First Credit Union is awarding $48,000 in scholarships to our members who are planning to attend college or vocational school this fall. If that's you, apply today by visiting cfirstcu.com for a chance to earn free money towards your education. Deadline to submit your application is March 15th. Community First Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
What are you craving right now? If you're in the Pella area, chances are that you can have it delivered right to you right now from our friends at Delivery.com. With more than a dozen local restaurant partners, you can get everything from a pastry and coffee to pizza, tacos, pasta, sandwiches, wings, burgers, steak, sushi, and more. Don't forget the cupcakes or ice cream for dessert. It's all available at Delivery.com, and they'll bring it right to you at your home or office or wherever you are in the Pella area. Check them out today, Delivery.com.
Thinking about buying or selling your home? Hi, this is Annie with Iowa Realty Knoxville. We invite you to stop in our office on the Knoxville Square, and one of our licensed realtors will be happy to answer your questions and help you prepare for your next steps. Our office is at 119 East Main, and we're open 8:30 to 4:30 Monday through Thursday and 8:30 to 4 on Fridays. Or call us at 641-842-2910 to make an appointment. Iowa Realty, your local real estate experts.
It's nice to know that the products we grow are meant for this area, not for the whole nation. That's something that a lot of seed companies can't do. Champion selects hybrids that work countywide, statewide. We have a couple products in the corn lineup that they tell us don't sell. They're meant for the dry land. They're not meant for this area. But most of them want standability. They want a product that's going to stand till December when the snow flies. We're a price competitive and product competitive company.
Learn more at plantchampion.com.
When all you see is numbers, we'll tell you what's deductible and what's not.
When all you see is numbers, we'll find a better way to structure the transaction.
When all you see is numbers, we'll help you run your business more efficiently.
When all you see is numbers, come see the tax and consulting professionals at Cron Russell CPA in Knoxville, Iowa. Call today at 842-5821. You see numbers, we see opportunities.
and Jonathan Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance is committed to protecting your dream home so that your family has a place to share laughs, celebrations, and milestones. Which is why their new homeowner discount rewards customers who have purchased a new home in the last 3 years with a discount on their homeowner's policy. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Contact Christy Tarr, agent at 641-673-8965 today.
Discount and savings amounts and eligibility will vary. Some restrictions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
Napa know-how. Napa Knoxville knows New Year's savings. Get a $20 rebate with the purchase of any Napa Legend premium battery. Get a 10 amp or 16 amp charger and maintainer starting at $34.49 a piece. Also get jump starters at 700, 1,000, and 1,400 amps starting at $55.99 a piece. And finally, get up light up LED booster cables starting at $14.99 while supplies last. All those deals and more coming up at your local Napa in Knoxville. Now that's Napa Know-How.
Welcome back to the Cabinet Design Appella Radio Post-Game Show. One final time here on 92.1 KRLS and 95.3 KNIA. Final score 74-34. The Pella Christian boys knock off the Knoxville boys. Derek, our Hormel Foods radio key play and player of the game. The key play, I'm going to go with the Tyson DeVries alley-oop on the backdoor cut by Eric Mulder off some screens. Was just a phenomenal play that it seemed like really sparked the energy and got the Eagles going there. And then the Pella Christian Hormel Foods radio key player of the game. According to J.D. Bohr, when I asked him, he said Nico Schurz. It was his most solid performance of the year, or one of his most solid performances of the year with 12 points tonight. So we're going to give it to Nico Schurz. Eric Mulder is going to be a second-place finisher for me, 10 points, 3 blocks. Just a really nice night for the big guys for Pella Christian. That is the Pella Christian Hormel Foods radio key play and player of the game. Looking for the key to your new career, visit hormeljob.com.
Gabe Clark is my Knoxville player of the game. 15 points on the night, all 15 on three-point shots in the second half.
Yeah, nice job by Gabe Clark there. Again, as we mentioned in the Road Ahead presented by Pella Motors, Pella Christian right back here on Eagle Lane tomorrow night against Oskaloosa, against the Indians, and then they will take on crosstown rival Pella on Friday night. Derek, you said your game for Knoxville on Friday is against Clark, I believe.
Yeah, South Central Conference contest against Clark Indians, as the Panthers have tomorrow night off. So probably good for both teams just to get in the gym and work on a few things and get prepared for a couple teams coming in that they would love to have Clark back, and they're going to get that opportunity Friday night, 6:15 on 95.3 KNIA 6:30 Girls Tip.
Yeah, tomorrow night's game for Pella Christian can be found on the KRLS 2 stream at KNIAKRLS.com and on the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel. Wanted to say a big thank you to Frank Vandenbosch over here to my right for continuing to do an excellent job with the Pella Christian live stream here. It's a pleasure to do work with him week in and week out for these Pella Christian broadcasts. He does a fantastic job. So big thank you to him. You've been listening to the Cabinet Design Appella Radio Post-Game Show. At Cabinet Design Appella, they expand and enhance your ideas beyond your expectations. Call Mike Baum, the cabinet guy at Cabinet Design Appella. Thank you, Mr. Alex Scott, for making sure we're on the air and sounding good. We'll send it back to you in the studio. Pella Christian 74, Knoxville 34 in the boys' game.